Hello there everyone, the Jedi Brick here. Today I'm going to be taking a look at LEGO Star Wars Set 75360 Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. This set came out of August 1st last year and has 253 pieces and retailed for $35 here in the United States, but you can find this set on sale at places like Target, Walmart, and Amazon for around $30 to about $25. So not a bad discount for a set like this. This is the second version of this set we have gotten in LEGO. Back in 2017, we got the first rendition of Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. Very similar to this one, but this one is improved in quite a few ways. We'll take a look at all that stuff in a little bit. It has two minifigures. You can see on the box here, it's Yoda in the starship flying away from Coruscant. This is based off an arc in the Clone Wars, I believe, from Season 6, where Yoda discovers Qui-Gon Jinn as a Force ghost. It's a very cool small arc in the Clone Wars. I would recommend you guys check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But anyways, looking at this box again, you can see the spring-loaded shooters right there at the front. Um, of course, you have Yoda and R2D2 on the ship. You have the two minifigures right there, the Clone Wars style box art. Flipping this set around, though, you can see the back of the ship and its landed position. So you have R2 and Yoda right there. That really nice Republic sticker right there. The spring-loaded shooters and how the cockpit opens. So not a bad box art for the set. I do want to point out it is also the 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars back when this came out. So very cool that they added that as well. But not a lot to say about the box, so let's get into those minifigures. So I am just going to take a look at both of these minifigures at the same time here. We only get two minifigures in this set, which I do think is quite unfortunate for a about $30 set right now, as it is still available. You could get the new clone battle pack with the battle droids for $30, and you get a lot more minifigures and, just a lot more for your money. So I feel like getting a third minifigure in this set would have been really, really nice. And in Obi-Wan Starfighter, we got a few years ago as well, we got that third minifigure with that really nice Ton Wee minifigure. So getting a third minifigure in this set would have really, really improved it. But the two minifigures we get in this set aren't horrible. We do get Yoda and R2D2, like I kept saying. There's nothing new about this Yoda minifigure. This is the same version and same printing we've been getting for quite a few years on him now. He has that rubberized olive green colored head, so that is a rubber piece. You don't really have to worry about it breaking off, though, because it is very, very sturdy. Very nice quality on there as well. Really nice printing on his torso as well. So if I flip these to the back, you can see this is the newer style R2D2. And I believe this is the cheapest set this version of R2 has come in. He has come in a few sets with the back printing, like the Trash Compactor, Luke's Land Speeder, that newer R2D2 buildable character. So it is nice to get that back printing R2D2 on a cheaper set. So that does look very, very nice. I'm happy they included that in this set. You do get some nice back printing on Yoda as well. You can see his hood there, but not a whole lot to talk about with these minifigures. They are um, very plain, very common minifigures with, that one change of R2's back printing being an exception, but it is very nice. Yoda does come with his iconic green lightsaber, which is very, very cool. Um, but yeah, that's all I really have to say about these minifigures, so let's move on to the build. So overall, the build for the starship is very small. I thought it would just be a little bit bigger. I'm not too sure what I was really expecting from this set. I did have the previous model that came out back in 2017, and I remember that one being, I think, slightly bigger, but I don't know, my memory could just be wrong on that, but it is a nice little set. So starting off here with the cockpit, it does have this nice printed piece, the same pieces they use for TIE fighters and other vehicles like that. That is a new print. So you can see it has like those arrows and stuff there at the top. You have some red dots there at the bottom. Really nice printing on that. So that can go down a little bit. It does get stuck on the blasters right there, but that's not a huge problem because the top can open up as well. Those are two stickers on there as well. I did my best to line them up as best as possible, and I think I did a pretty good job with that. So that can also just open up. Not a lot of room there in that cockpit. Not even really a control panel. You have two red cheese slopes right there to kind of suggest control panels. But with Yoda being such a small minifigure, all you have to do is put him on those two back studs right there, and he will fit in comfortably just like that. He does have to stand because, of course, he can't bend his legs with these short legs, but he does fit in there quite nicely. All you gotta do is close that top part up, and you can see him right in there. My only complaint with this is because if you're looking at it head on like that, you can see him standing. It would have been nice if maybe they figured out a way to put his legs down underneath a little bit to make it look like he's at least kind of sitting, to kind of give that illusion of him sitting. But they just kind of went with the standing look, which, I mean, this is a kid set. This is ages 8 and up. This is not a collector set. Not everything is oriented towards adults and everything, but it would have been nice if that was a detail they added in. It might have been kind of difficult with the size and stuff of this ship, but I think that would have improved the overall look. Taking a look at the back of the ship, though, and from the sides, you do have two of these Republic logo stickers on either side, so you do get two of those in the set. Kind of a shame those aren't printed, but I didn't expect them to be printed. You do have this backspace for R2D2 as well, so you can fit him in there just like that. He's connected by three studs. One thing I want to say is I love that they included this piece right here. It's a newer style piece, like a kind of sloped curve. It was also used on the 332nd Battle Pack. I don't know, I just like the piece a lot, and I think it's a cool use for a piece like that, and introducing it in that dark green color. But anyways, you can see we have the two thrusts right there for the engines in a light blue. So that's very cool as well. You also do get this clip there on the back, and that is to clip on Yoda's lightsaber. Again, a very nice feature for the kids who are the targeted audience for this set to hold on to the lightsaber, make sure they don't lose it while playing with it. Great inclusion. Obviously not accurate at all, but happy they included that. But now taking a look at the wings, they are pretty much symmetrical to both sides, with the exception of the top ones having the symbol for the Grand Master of the Jedi on there. So both of the top ones are the same in that respect. They can open quite a ways. They are kind of blocked off from opening farther because of this piece right here. So it can only open about that far, which I think is great to kind of get the most accurate angle out of the wings. So that does look very nice, and they can of course close up a little bit too. So if you wanted it to be in its landing position, you can fold in the wings, and then when you want it to take off, you can open up the wings as far as they can go. You do have, of course, the blaster or the turrets, like I mentioned earlier, and you do have some spring-loaded shooters in there as well. All you got to do to activate them is just touch the ends, push them down a little bit. Let's see if I can shoot my camera with these. And they just both fire off. You do get an extra one in the set, so don't worry if you lose it, you'll have an extra one. But overall, I like the detail on this. It is perfect for the audience that it's trying to go for, which is, of course, 8 and up. This is a playset, not a display set. But I think they really nailed the overall size of it. I think it's very close to the accuracy we see in the Clone Wars in those few episodes it's actually featured in. I think they did a really good job. They really nailed the scale of it to Yoda himself, which I think is great. I like how R2, you can just see him peeking up over the top there. I think that's great as well. Overall, I really like this set. I think it could have used one more minifigure, though. I really think they could have introduced like a Darth Bane minifigure or something, like another minifigure we saw from that arc, just something different for $30 when this originally came out. I think you should get a little bit something extra with that, you know? You can get that new Clone Wars Battle Pack for $30, and you get a bunch more for what you're paying. So, I mean, it's a little weird, the pricing on some sets, what they decide to be 30 and what they decide to be 20 is a little strange. I think this would have been a perfect $20 set, but, you know, with inflation and stuff, that didn't happen. I really wish it did, but nowadays you can get this set for about $20, and I think that's where this should have landed when it came out originally last year. But I think $35 is a little too much for this set when it came out. So if you're able to get this set for $20, 30. I think you're paying a pretty fair price for it. I wouldn't recommend buying this at retail for $35. I think that's just a bit too much for what you're actually getting, but if you get this on sale, I would go for it. Really nice detail on this. I'll show you guys the underside as well. It just looks really nice. It's very small. It's very well done as well. I think they did a great job. I don't think this set was 100% necessary either. We just got the last one, like I said, in 2017. But this is a very nice ship. It's not very iconic, but it's great looking. I love the way they did this. Um, I wish I had the 2017 one to compare. I did have that one when it came out, but I've scrapped it and everything. A lot of those dark green pieces went on my gunship. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, I think this is a really nice set. I would rate this probably an 8 out of 10. I think it would have benefited from that extra minifigure if they were really locked into that $35 price point. But 8 out of 10, not that bad. But that is going to do it for the review of this set. Let me know what you guys think about this set in the comment section down below if you have it. Or, if you guys want to see any more Jedi Starfighters released from LEGO, I would love to see, I believe it's the Kit Fisto one, or the Evan Peel, the dark green, normal looking one. I just like dark green ships and stuff. I think getting colored ships in LEGO at all is very cool because they're primarily gray and stuff, like the Falcon and everything. So getting colorful stuff in Star Wars is definitely very welcome from me. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this set in the comments down below. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm getting very close to 500 subscribers, which is crazy because about 2 weeks ago I was just hitting 400. So having that big of a jump in the past few weeks is pretty crazy. But thank you guys for sticking with me while I'm growing my channel. It means a lot. And if you're not already, follow me on Instagram and join my Discord. All those links are in the description down below. I have a lot of cool stuff coming, so stay tuned. Hit that bell icon so you guys are notified when I make my videos. But with all that said, peace out. Bye.